Okay, people, after a long grind, I was finally able to get all of the new units, and I did get Sovereign or their best trait on them. It took a while. The quests were definitely time consuming. If you guys do need help, in order to do these two, what I did was I just had Wonder of You with Griffith, and I maxed him out, and then it was able to do these two because he has to kill the base, I believe, to get it to count. So this one is like how I completed that. And then for Gappy, for this one right here, I just had someone carry me 10 times with Gappy equipped, and it worked. So, and then the rest just took time. So that's pretty much it. The rest are really easy. This one, if it's not working for you for the Dio one, just use a non-shiny one. I had to evolve another one to get this one to work. So outside of that, all the rest are doable fairly easily. So that is basically just like a little quick thing on how to do those. But besides that, I was able to get all of the units, which is really cool. I will say that because I'm taking the gear off right now because I want to showcase them without gear. But I will say, unfortunately, Gappy right now is bugged to where you can't equip a soul on him unless you equipped it before he evolved. So that's why, like, this is going to be a little bit skewed because I want to obviously use a soul on him. So I had this put on before he evolved. But outside of that, all the rest are gearless, and so I will also have to bring or come back and bring Dio, because obviously you can't have more than 2 rangers equipped. So but it is cool that you can actually have 2 rangers and a beyond equipped, so that is actually really cool to know. But outside of that, let me real quick, they all have O+ stats, as you can see, all O+. So, and like I said, best traits. So let me go into game, and I will show you what you need to do to evolve them. I'm actually going to go into an infinite because I think that their stuff actually stacks in infinite. So let me just go into an infinite really quickly, and then we can check them out there. Okay, so now with them all spawning in, let me go over Wonder of You's stats. So he has 338k HP, 1.58 million damage, 2.1 cooldown, 20 million ability damage, 17-second ability cooldown, 41 range, and 1.1 speed. Obviously pretty short or slow, but hey, it is what it is. And then, I didn't mean to do that. I had him on auto. That sucks. I'll showcase him when I go grab Dio then. But going over to Wonder of You, let us upgrade him once, twice, 3 times. He is really, really expensive. As you can see, really, really expensive. Oh my god, Gappy's 22k. Holy cow. These guys are like insanely expensive. I did not realize that. So, and then let us upgrade him one last time. Oh, Gappy's 20k to place too? That's crazy. This is what he is doing right now. So 1.6 million HP, 11.6 million damage, 2.1 cooldown, 151 million ability damage, 17-second cooldown, 104 range, and 4.6 speed. His passives are 33% chance to revive upon death, does not count as a placement. If revived, buff stats by 50% until HP falls to 50% or lower. The next attack of this revived unit triggers 4 calamities and 1 of each object. Passive 2, if this unit and allied units attack the same enemy, the enemy is inflicted with collision, dealing 50% of Toro's damage per second for 5 seconds. Wow, that's actually kind of crazy. Passive 3 is enemies attacked for the first time are inflicted with 1 to 4 calamities. Each has a 25% chance to proc, but only 1 can proc per enemy. Each calamity permanently increases damage by 10%. And then passive 4, every 3rd enemy attack triggers 1 random object to fall on that enemy. If triggered 3 times simultaneously, immediately causes 15 objects to fall once, one-time use. Piano inflicts the unit's ability damage instantly. Each piano triggered increases damage by 10%. 10 pianos equals 100%. Okay, wow. Anvil inflicts 2 times base damage and stuns the enemy for 3 seconds. Chandelier deals AoE damage to nearby enemies equal to the unit's critical damage. All allied units next hit apply cut. Not a bad unit. Definitely a DPS unit. He kind of seems pretty insane. Stat-wise, especially without gears, he's really, really good. With gears is probably like insane. But, and then let's go over to Artist for now. So Artist right now, his main stats are looking at 88k health, 133k damage, 1.9 cooldown, 1 million ability damage, 31 second cooldown, 7.2 range, and 104 speed. So now let us upgrade him. It seems like he is very, very cheap to upgrade, which is really, really nice. And then let's go check him out now. So he has 443k HP, 665k damage, 1.9 cooldown, 5.7 million ability damage, 31 second ability cooldown, 21 range, and 2.9 speed. And then let's go check one more time to get his passives. So his passives are: I command, every 15 seconds apply one of the following to all enemies in range, 25% chance of each happening. So you will slow, which is negative 50% speed for 10 seconds. You will bleed, 80% damage over 5 seconds. You will freeze, freeze for 10 seconds. You will stop, stun for 10 seconds. This is actually really, really good for a support. And that's why I got duplicate on him, because he seems like a really good support unit. You have forgotten, enemies in range have 50% chance to attack each other. Allies in range take 25% damage from enemies. This is really crazy. And then cannot be targeted by allies. Wait, cannot be targeted while allies are alive. The first hit from every enemy is ignored. Bro, so he's just an invincible unit that basically can't die. That's crazy. And he makes enemies attack each other. He makes allies take less damage, and he does slow, freeze, stun, and bleed. Pretty good support unit, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty good support unit. I don't know how like insane he'd be like compared to other support units, obviously, because he doesn't damage buff or damage nerf the enemy. But outside of that, it's pretty cool. And then let's go over to a Priest of Heaven. So real quick, let me just wait for him to die really fast, and then because he will spawn right over here. And then if we go over to him, so he has 174k HP, 387k damage, 1.4 cooldown, 3.49 million ability damage. Or no, sorry, 3.49 million ability damage, 25.5 ability cooldown. It seems like his passives are constantly changing. 4.4 range and 5.7 speed. So now let us upgrade him once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Pretty cheap overall. And then his passives are gain an acceleration bar that increases each wave. Each level gains or gives him 20% damage, 5% range. At 15 acceleration, all enemies in range gain time fracture. Missing allies grant 1 acceleration. Time fracture deals 33% damage per second for 5 seconds. Temporal distortion active only if other units are missing. 50% damage reduction per missing unit up to 75%. Heal 5% HP over 5 seconds. And then you gain an additional 2.5 per 5 acceleration. 5% speed buff per 3 acceleration. Max 25%. 100% item drop rate. Keep acceleration on death. So if you're farming for an item, you're definitely going to want to have Poochie on your team, because that's kind of nutty. That's actually really insane. And then 1 with time, enemies leaving range are inflicted with time fractures for 101% damage every 5 seconds. And then his final upgrade is when you get his ability, which he gains 200% stats of all his stats, and then sets Excel to max. If base would be destroyed, reset universe prevents loss and kills all enemies. Bosses excluded. Remains active for the rest of the match. And its cooldown is 99999. So I'm curious to know if this would work for dungeon. I'm not 100% sure, because obviously dungeon, it has like a lot of bosses. I don't know if every enemy in dungeon is bosses, but I'm really curious to know if this would work in dungeons. He may be like a really good dungeon unit. So but overall pretty cool. And then I'm gonna actually wait to show Gappy with Dio, Starboy, and Gappy. So let me go grab Dio, and then I'll be back. Okay, so now we are on a new map with the rest of the 3 units, and let's start with Dio. So Dio is doing 259k damage, or HP, with 1.5 million damage, 1.2 cooldown, 17.5 million ability damage. Obviously it like climbs, I don't know why, but it does. 9.2 ability cooldown, 22 range, and 1.6 speed. So his passives are, his first one is he's immune to all status effects. Every successful basic attack decreases SPA by 0.5%. It doesn't seem like there's a cap. Every successful ability increases damage by 1%, max of 50%. Every 10% damage buff gained from this passive, there's a 50% chance to transform into Reality Overwrite V2, which is this one, which he's now immune to all status effects, self only. Basic attacks and abilities buff allies and self damage by 0.75% up to 100%. Every time this unit receives a buff, grant one JoJo corpse. Buffs persist past death. So very, very good buffer unit. I can see why they said he's going to be like one of the best support units in the game. If there is a boss in Dio's range, grant one JoJo corpse, increase all ally units by stats by 10%. Really, really good. If there is a heaven unit in Dio's range, both allies increase enemies' attack cooldown and ability cooldown by 5% for a successful ability, max of 200%. Additionally, grants Dio plus 9 JoJo corpse for every heaven unit in range. JoJo Revenge. Each time a JoJo corpse is gained, trigger the unit's ultimate, does not bypass CD. If ultimate is on cooldown, decrease its cooldown by 2.5 seconds. Also increase ally critical chance and critical damage by 5%. Upon reaching 9 JoJo corpses, unlock the World Over Heaven ultimate. He gets the World Over Heaven ultimate. Ultimate cannot be disabled by any means. Upon activation, apply Reality Freeze to all currently alive enemies for 20 seconds. Additionally, such hit taken by allies, excluding summons, shadows, etc., increases enemy damage taken by 3.5% permanently. No limit. Stacks across multiple ult uses. Interesting. Okay. Freezes enemies while frozen. Enemies lose 5% damage permanently for every 1 second they remain frozen. Maximum of 40% health frozen from reality freeze or health lost. That's kind of crazy. That's actually really, really insane. Overall, he seems like a very busted unit. And then let me really quick, I already showed it, his stats, so let me really quick upgrade him. He does still have the like cost that he had before because he was already pretty expensive. So let me just quickly get him to max. Okay, so now that he is max, he is doing almost a million HP, 6.2 million damage, 1.6 cooldown, 72 million ability damage, 6-second ability cooldown, 95 range, and 10 speed. He is insanely fast. Like, that is kind of crazy. So, and as you see, his stuff does go up. So that is really, really cool. Yeah, kind of a crazy unit, I'm not gonna lie. Very, very worth getting, or at least like using again if you stopped using him. Next, let's go over to Jotaro. So Jotaro base stats are 253k HP, 1.5 million damage, 3.5 cooldown, 19 million ability damage, 12-second ability cooldown, 6.2 range, and 3.6 speed. So, and then let us upgrade him really quickly. So 10k. Wow, he's also really, really expensive. Okay, so now that we got him maxed out, he's doing 1.7 million HP, 7.9 million damage, 1.8 cooldown, 95 million ability damage, 12-second ability cooldown, 16 range, and 4.3 speed. Not that much range, honestly, even at max. It's kind of crazy. And then his passives are, he's immune to stun and slow. Every second ability cast increases damage by 10%, stacks to 250%. Allies in range gain 10 damage reduction and 10% SPA. If Dio Over Heaven is in this unit's range, a successful ability instantly triggers one of both units' passives. Cooldown 10 seconds. Okay, so he basically needs to be used with Dio. Basically, okay. Reality of Justice grants one-time KO protection per life, restores 15% of the damage taken as HP. Each hit cannot overheal. Each time Jotaro Over Heaven reaches full HP from this effect, gain 1 barrage stack for the Endless Barrage passive. Max 5 stacks persist past death. Example with 5 barrage stacks, 2 barrages will deal 50% per second for 11 seconds. Okay. And then Endless Barrage. Main attacks have a chance once per 10 seconds to trigger multiple barrages. 1 barrage is 20% damage per second. 2 barrages, 25% damage per second. Okay, interesting. Okay, so that's basically what that is. Okay, pretty interesting unit. Like I said, seems like he has to be used with Dio to fully shine. So pretty cool. The last unit we have is Gappy. So base form, he's doing 422k HP, 1.8 million damage, 1.4 cooldown, almost 30k or 30 million ability damage, 26-second ability cooldown. He is doing 12 range and 1.4 speed. And then let us really quick upgrade him. He is like, holy cow, he's so expensive, bro. Like, that's actually insane. He's literally like 25k plus to upgrade. His last upgrade, I think, is 35k. So you literally cannot use this unit unless you have like basically maxed out yen, which is kind of crazy. Okay, so we finally upgraded him. So his stats are 3.3 million HP, 7.7 million damage, 1.4 second cooldown, or I say 12 million damage. Okay, 1.4 second cooldown, 192 million ability damage. Did I see that right? Let's say 192 million ability damage. Can you spawn, please? God damn, his spawn is so long. You're definitely gonna have to use the evolution tier for shorter spawn cooldown. Yeah, 192 million ability damage, 26-second ability cooldown, 49 range, and 3.6 speed. Pretty cool. Okay, and then his passives do work. Okay, because I know like in his pre-form he didn't have passives, so that's cool. So his first one is Go Beyond. This unit starts at stage 1. Stages persist after death once unlocked, and I just saw 1 billion damage and like 20 billion ability damage. What the heck was that, bro? On that damage thing right there. Holy shit. Okay. Stage persists after death once unlocked, and each new stage retains buffs from previous stages. Beyond stage 1, alternate between applying chained and explosion on every hit. Each time both are applied, there is a 5% chance to advance to stage 2. Each time, or beyond stage 2, each time chained or explosion activates, deal 300% damage to all enemies in range and gain permanent 5% damage buff, no cap. Each time this unit deals damage, there is a 5% chance to evade or advance to stage 3. Stage 3, all attacks apply bubbled. Every 5 bubbled applications deal 2.5% damage from the highest damaging enemy in range. Bubbled enemies is slowed by 90% and take 33% more damage. Chain stunned enemies in range for 15 seconds and slows them by 80%. Explosion, next attack deals 150% damage. And then passive 2, after attacking, this unit may continue attacking with decreasing probability. Each follow-up attack has a 100% chance to repeat, reduced by 5% with each successful attack. Each time an attack misses, reduce attack cooldown and ability cooldown by 9%. Every 10 abilities, summon an enemy copy with the same stats on the last defeated enemy. For every summon on the field, increase summon damage by 55%. I wonder if this stacks with Sungjin Woo. Like if you have Sungjin Woo summons as well, if this also goes towards that. That'd be kind of really interesting to know. And then soft and wet, 33% range increase on all plunder bubbles. And then for every 2 range, or for every +2 range and above 50, increase damage by 0.5% and summon HP by 0.5%. So wait, every +2 range above 50. Okay, so every like additional 2 range above 50, which his base right now is 40, which basically 50. So if you have a build on him, you're gaining like plus damage. Okay, can we see, bro? What is this? Billions. This is going into billions. This cannot be real, bro. 12, 15, 16, 18, 20 billion damage. What is this unit, bro? What the heck? That's so OP, bro. Oh, I'm definitely gonna go for like Sovereign duplicate on him, bro. You just have to. Like, that's insane. Okay, guys. Well, I think that is probably where I'm gonna end off this video. Sorry for like the wordful passives. It seems like hopefully they will be shortening the passives, or at least simplifying the passives in the future. But outside of that, these units are insane. I would honestly recommend going for all of them because I 100% see all of them being used in certain team strats. whether it be the artist for his supports, whether it be Wonder of You, whether it be Dio, whether it be JoJo, obviously Gappy, like just all of them are really, really good. 100% should get them all. Let me know what you guys think about this update overall. I know I had a rocky start with the bugs and everything, but I honestly really did like this update. I liked the grind for it, and the new event is really cool as well. So outside of that, I'm probably gonna end the video off here. I hope you guys have a great day. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subs by the end of the year. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.